Hi, you guys. I'm going to pull it from the energy and see what's all going on within alignment today. Today feels like it's just flowing quite very well, honestly. Um, so I'm excited to see what's all going on, honestly. I'm just setting up. I just wanted to start recording just to get the energy to flow. Welcoming all my spirits. See what's all going on. What enlightenment they got going on for us. The spirit has definitely been on treat mode. I want to start off with the zodiacs to see what zodiac is standing out today. Then I think I'm gonna move over to the 12 universal laws and see what the highlight is within that energy. And then I'm gonna go over to the 12 universal laws to balance it out or confirm it for me. Balance it out. I mean, we got a few of them. We got Libra in the building. Speaking of a balance, Virgo's in the building. Hi, darling. Pisces in the building. Hellos. Ha ha ha. Ah, Jesus. That's funny, awesome Jesus. And the ruling planets would be Neptune, Mercury, and Venus. This Mercury energy is important. Neptune is always important, and so is Venus, but this Mercury is catching my attention. And it's in the middle, the way I got it placed. It's in the middle of the Libra and the Pisces energy. So we're working with water, earth, and air. Where's the fire? Intriguing. Water and the air. It's almost that energy as above, so below. And there go that ladybug again outside the window. How intriguing. And get you on camera, darling. I'm gonna get you on camera, darling. I hope that you can be seen. There you go. Yeah, that's great, honestly. Got the luck in the building, which is lovely. Got the luck in the building, which is lovely. That can even be this Virgo energy, this earth base. It's outside the window. So balance. It's luck. Let's see. Oh, but my head is itching, Jesus. Who was I going to next? I did that. 12 universal laws. The 12 universal laws. That's what we're going to. I'm just supposed to balance it out. Obviously, that's what we're going to do. Is balance it out. The law of perpetual energy, transferring of energy. Or balancing something out or somebody out for sure. This is such an intriguing energy when this energy comes through. Because it's the Pisces energy all day. It is this energy. It's supposed to be like this, but it's operating like this. This could be you and your partner. Y'all literally doing Pisces behavior, going two different ways. When naturally is this. Earth is going to balance it out. Because you need air and water within these aspects. That's why it's in the middle. There'll be a lot of reflective energy. Ooh, my phone just scared me. Phone just moved a little bit. I mean, it was spooked. You all scared for, ma'am? I'm not scared. Well, I did just get a little like, what the fuck? What was that? Why is there movement happening right now? That's intriguing. But seriously. It's a love base. This is energy where you probably recognize a lot of signs in communication conversations, like people gonna remind you of that person. This Neptune, this sound. That's probably how they recognize it. You, would it be in Libra? It's in the air. There's nowhere you wouldn't recognize signs. This is beautiful, but it's intriguing when it's separated. I wonder if this is purple separated energy, or this is like they on the eternal side where they guiding you airwavely, which would be the Libra balance. Intriguing, but it's definitely the law of perpetual. It's transferring of energy. Y'all naturally are one. Very intriguing energy. I want to see where the mind is at. I need to see actually go back to the 12 physical laws. This is on the bottom of the deck. This is the part you want. Well, you know it now. If you didn't know now, now you know. Law of divine oneness at the bottom of the deck is what you won't freaking notice. You think you can separate. This is the energy I always speak of when people get married. And then they separate, which I understand why some people do. You get married for the wrong reason. I get it. But when you actually have that connection of oneness and you think of separating, how you do that? Then the law of correspondence is at the top. Very, very intriguing. And the correspondence is because it's not together. You would naturally recognize the signs if we were together. This is not together. It's literally, I feel like this could be a whole lesson of even learning this, of what it's like when it's separated. And it's one of the same. These are identicals. This is like having twins. But going two different ways are separated. I actually kind of want to watch some videos of that because it's really intriguing to me. And Spirit is teaching me so many lessons at the moment. It's like, ay, but it's such a blessing. I forget sometimes how I work with energy. Like I sometimes really be thinking I'm a normal person, which I metaphorically am, but what I'm capable of doing is so extreme. Definitely with me working with energy. And lately I've been doing work with the deaf aspect. It's a school for the deaf, which is not surprising because the energy that I normally have to work with, they do come in the concept of deaf, stupid, and blind. You know, so it's not surprising. But honestly, Spirit been having me do things in sign language, or people I've been running into. Like it's this guy. But sometimes I give him money just because I feel like if I have it and you actually asking for it, I'm gonna give it to you. But the last time I gave him money, his hands kept got to going like this, like he don't ever get to doing this. Like he started. I was just wondering, like, oh my God, is he doing drugs? Like I'm pretty sure he probably have done drugs. I don't mean he's doing drugs now. I don't honestly know. I'm not here to judge. It's just Spirit tells me to do, I do. But his fingers got to go, and I'm just like, what are you doing? It's something that Spirit is bringing my attention to. How it can operate people to let me know what it's connected to. It's intriguing because he never did that before. And I haven't even been a person who used sign language. But it's a bus stop actually, right around the corner on Cleveland Ave and Morris. And inside the bus shelter aspect, it's sign language and it says love. And then on the side of it, they have a sign language Northland. It's something about sign language that is so important. And on top of that, there is generations that's coming that are going to be deaf but be of a high power energy. It's part of their new lesson. And blind. That's the very intriguing part of energy. That I'm actually learning and experiencing. It's exciting because I do spiritual work. This is what I do, so none of it would scare me, but a person birthing this out, they're not going to be ready if they're unaware of things like that. It's not really them. It's just, I can't even say that for some it is. For some it is. It's a cause and effect energy. And it even goes with the law of perpetual, who you mix yourself with. It's important to know people's trauma. It's important. There is a cause and effect in it. And if you didn't treat a certain aspect dedicatively, you're going to learn that same lesson, if that makes sense. Which compassion did. I think compassion came out my last translation. It's like one of the same within this energy of people who go out to carry that energy. It's a lesson they have to learn. That's definitely that energy too, for sure. You didn't learn it. It's coming back for you to learn it in a different form. Compassion. You know, I had to slow down, focus. What's really more important to you? Material value, physical value, mental. What is it? You're gonna learn it. You got a child that's blind. You got a child that's deaf. Oh, you're gonna learn real quick what's important and what's not. I want to see the universal messages really quick. We're going over to Oracle. The universe. Well, everything from the universe. I use the zodiacs, the 12 universal laws. I need to go over to the houses too. I think I'll finish off with the houses. Guidance. Guidance, is that important to you? Is that important to you? And it's a ship. That's what's coming through. Guidance. So it's a lesson. That's beautiful, honestly. But you really have to pay attention and have patience. Yeah, I kind of understand this energy, but I don't ever really honestly have to live it out metaphorically. Somebody else is doing it for me. I have a child with a blockage of the throat. I have to be patient, or people have to be patient dealing with him. His words don't come out so clearly, but it can be better. He got a blockage mainly from, look who your mommy is, sir. Do you think you gonna lie and sell free? Intriguing. But seriously, he can heal himself, but I just need a minute of energy. My mind's getting it going. But seriously, you have to be patient. Even how me stop. I think I just literally did a live moment. Because you're going to get in that type of energy where you're just going to be over it. You can't. It's your child. It's your job to be patient. They're trying, you know? And it's the eternal side, too. Yeah, that's test.com all dead. But I feel like I just really did a lot. You have to stop and pause for a minute. Think. Because that guidance, whatever's coming through, is important. I'm just using myself as an example of understanding how you have to be patient within this energy. But for me, as I was saying for my son, I know ways that he can help himself, but some people think I'm just not equipped to figure what I birthed out, how to have him functioning right. At least to even do my simple part is even helping him with his speech, like intriguing. But he needs to be able to talk for himself. That's important. And not being rushed when speaking or feeling like I always got to talk so slowly, like slow down. No, just flow. That's really important. Definitely that talking for self. If it take you goddamn 3 hours just to get what you saying through, 3 hours it would be. We ain't got shit else to do, but I give myself chuckles. I'm serious. That's the important part, and that's one of his problems. He don't speak for himself, but he is getting more social. He's like in middle school now. That's been something that I always loved about my child. Even though he has a stutter, that's his throat blockage. He have a stutter. Nothing holds him back. My hair isn't tripping right now. I got it like in a wrap Does it still hurt when it's down or something? Put it in the ponytail eventually. I just braided my hair back, but he don't let that stop him from interacting with people. And kids are normally nice to him. Definitely in elementary school, I was so surprised, honestly, in a certain form. Just because kids are horrible. They're horrible. For the most part, obviously not all of them. And he is in a good area of a school district where people are taught and raised quite well. They know that bullying stuff is not tolerated, because they don't want that feeling done to them, you know. Um, but kids normally love him. They gravitate to him. I was so happy when, girls knocking on the door, asking for him and stuff. I'm just like, oh, Jesus. You know, so things like that I feel like boost confidence, but it can get better if he literally can speak for himself, if that makes sense. My head is tingling. But what I'm getting at is he don't let nothing slow him the hell down. That's the intriguing part to me, and the part that always amazed me and make me just feel like, okay, I can do this. Because I honestly, mine's flow for the most part. I do have most like words, come on, come on. But and sometimes I just don't speak to people just because it's almost a shot energy, but it's like I don't waste my energy because I already know what time it is. That's the tricky part when it comes to me because it's like I work with energy. I already know. It's just, do I want to waste my time? It's almost like a desperate energy. Like this still just play it through. It's intriguing. Like my spirit is not by the waste spirit's fucking time. It's almost like an energy of I hate to choke when I say this, but squirrel on a tree. It just seems like such a calm day. I'm looking out the window. The traffic is nicely spaced out. It's still early in the morning. It just seems so calm. I just want to show this because I'm in the mood. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. You see, traffic is nice and spaced out. Clouds, the sky looking nice. It just look calm. It's so lovely with energy, honestly. But it just is. I love this energy when it's calm. Oh, Monday. It's Monday. You got calm energy. That's great. I kind of just forgot what the heck I was about to say. Intriguing and play. Oh, um, should I use the disciples or just people in general how they turn? Like, what it's time to get hung on that goddamn cross. Like, nobody had the courage to stand up. All this love and healing I done did for you guys, and nobody had the audacity to even attempt to step forward. Nobody. Y'all all just gonna watch. Intriguing. That's just intriguing. Which I know it's a bigger picture. Like, I ain't gonna interrupt with the bigger picture, but that's even a bigger picture. At the end of the day, nobody's gonna fucking be there. The same way you came in solo, you're gonna go out solo. And sometimes that mindset drives me crazy because it's a true statement, but it keeps me very isolated. It's like I ain't got time to deal with these goddamn people and their bipolar behaviors. I got my own mental stuff going on. The hunt. That's important. What's that about? That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. That is crazy perfect, Jesus. This feels like an energy. This is clearly this energy of I want to thank you all. It's a wholeness. This is timing all day. It comes off as gratitude. Like I just want to humbly thank you all. In events, a spirit is waiting for two people to interact. It's a hunt energy. That's why that lust energy was in the building. Just to be able to come through in the guidance form. Very, very intriguing. Timing. All about timing. and transferring of energy. I want to humbly thank you all. It's gratitude and it's Capricorn energy. It's a frequency. Knowing that it's going to happen. This is energy also of the Lord's Prayer is something that I honestly have to stop and think about sometime when I pray it. Because I used to pray it a lot, but I really don't pray it no more, or remix the hell out of that prayer. Because I had to think about what is being said. Like, deliver us from evil. That's something we already learned before. That's a lustful behavior. Greatness is coming through lustful behavior, but it's bad. The way it's formed. They're going to be raised in a family who don't understand them. They're not going to appreciate them. They're going to go through difficult situations. It's Pisces energy going two different ways. Should be perfect, but when you're dealing with lust, it ain't really the actual connection. It's more like a desire. I can't use a desire. Desire, it's not really a desire, but I did say so maybe in some aspects. That's why it's important to know people's trauma. What energy, Jesus? That is funny. Did I explain that right? Yeah, it's supposed to be this energy. Anytime you say don't yoke with an unbeliever, it's supposed to be this, but it's going to be this. It's going two different ways. You're not going to understand your child, but it's a bigger picture. Their purpose is so much bigger where it don't really even matter. It's almost like a person like me. My purpose is so big where it don't even matter who I'm connected to, because at the end of the day, I'm connected to everybody. Honestly, I'm a tarot reader. I'm a psychic. I'm an oracle. I'm a medium. I'm already tapped in with you. It don't even matter. A blind person, they naturally have guidance. I love me a blind person. It intrigues I want to say the world out of me, but even that metaphor literally makes sense. Because they literally have nothing but the same guidance that I have. There's no way you don't got eternal guidance. How are you functioning? You can't see. I mean the ones that's all the way blind, like partially blind. I'm supposed to wear glasses, so I'm like partially blind. At the moment, I'm not squinting so much, but I mean like blind. Out in traffic with just a little stick tapping shit. Maybe sometimes not even tapping. They're such a pro. They just flowing across the street. Traffic is so disrespectful, and they just still going in the grocery store shopping and stuff. Like, it blows my mind. Like, literally. Like, how are you doing that? It's like I totally forget that I got guidance too. It's just in this life lesson, sometimes having eyes able to see it, you still just be amazed. It's intriguing. It's just intriguing, but it's guidance all day, whatever the situation is. It's a guidance asset, which is nothing but letting you learn the eternal side and yourself and patience and trust. But it's a hunt. For spirit to be able to come through into a new life form. Die and be reborn energy. It's almost an ultimate sacrifice. But as I was saying, I don't know if I finished explaining about that Lord's Prayer. I think I did. Deliver us from evil. Yeah, it's that type of a concept within this energy. That's the part that keep catching my attention. And I always had a hard time with that. Like, deliver us from evil. Like, what you mean? That's giving birth from something that seems bad. That's bad, And people keep following that same concept, and that's like one of the problems. There's greatness that comes out of it, but you have to learn somebody made a mistake, for sure. And we don't actually understand this, and then you actually give birth to it, and you superly don't understand it. It keeps causing chaos. That's the intriguing part, but it is an overall blessing. It's guidance all day. Great guidance, honestly. Just what's going on within alignment. I'm going to see where the mind is at. I want to humbly thank you all. Oh, came through. Give another chance. I humbly want to thank you all. And what is this? This is Phil over Virgo. This Phil over about. Yeah, look at this card again. It's gratitude. What is that animal? Is that a goat or a ram? That seems to be really, really important. It's coming off like a mermaid. That's the funny part. The tail part is a mermaid. That's probably who could be carrying this energy. Spirit's like, I thank you for giving me and I want to say second chance, but I want to say another chance, but it's coming off like a second chance. I wanted to say second chance, but it's another chance. Obviously been in this life form a good amount of times. It was all about timing. That's the intriguing part. Faith. It's something I speak of a lot. Everybody have faith in something. But people normally only see like the good parts of faith. But there are bad parts or crooked parts. Like I have faith that somebody gonna lie to me. I have faith that somebody gonna steal from me. I have faith that this lustful situation gonna happen. It's happened or it's gonna happen. And it gives spirit a chance to come right on through and it's compliments of the Lord's Prayer aspect of the energy. Deliver us from evil. It's intriguing. But it's intriguing within that energy is the energy that comes back that within that lesson. It's something, I want to say off of the baby, but it's not in a form of a way. It just comes back with more of a patience concept. You have to pay a lot of attention. You have to invest a lot of your time and energy because deaf or blind, and maybe all the above. That's the intriguing part within this energy. For me, I would say that's a blessing, but for somebody, that's might be a nightmare. And would I say get an abortion? Absolutely not. Congratulations. Mine is on right concentration. Congratulations. Where would the mind be headed to? And that's green base. It's love base. Tell me what you want from me. Take a look at what you see. Let me know if this right here something you can have fun. Why did it just come in my head, Jesus? I got what I wanted. Girl, can't feel nothing superhuman. Even when a barrel popping. Auto tuning, zero motion, muted emotion. Intriguing. Can't hear nothing or can't see nothing. It's intriguing, Jesus. This energy is intriguing. And the mind is headed to right view and right livelihood. You're learning the spiritual concept of guidance. It's important. It's great. Right concentration is going with the right view. It's green base. It's love all day. But it's the right livelihood at the end of the day. That's the beautiful part. This is perfect. This is perfect. Law of perpetual all day. You got two green bases, but the overall energy will be the spiritual part. It's the transfer of energy. Lovely. Anything else? I want to take a scroll through Gaia. It's only right. It's only right. You got the Six of Air. Lovely. Personal power. In that moment of recognition, the mind changes in an instant, and so does life itself. It's communication in the dark. A time to research and investigate. Look at and compare a range of options. Weigh the pros and cons. A moment of empathy. Step into your personal power. Do not discredit what others offer. Do not discredit what others offer. Personal power. The guidance that you will get. That's why you have to weigh your pros and cons. Then we got the Seven of Air. Does what you believe make you kinder? Seek a kinder approach. Your root. It's oneness. It's in the air. Who had the air? The balance. Yeah, Libra. Healing. Healing is in the building. I love it. This is definitely a heart transmission for sure. Yeah, I want to say a paradigm shift, but a lot of things you have to reevaluate. One more spirit. Oh, we got the 10 air. This is a lot of air. It's the third air. We had the 6 air, 7 of air, and the 10 of air. Hello, Libra. Hello, Libra. Liberation. See and know ah, your potential. See and know your potential. Individually, why can't my words come through right, Jesus? This is what I mean, even when it comes to myself. My words get tangled sometimes. It'd be intriguing. And there go loves riding by. A oneness for sure. It's that transmission of energy. It's always reflects. It's always a cause and effect. You can always tell what you mixed with. You best to believe it. You best to believe it. You can always tell what you mixed with. But this says individuation. Can't say the word right. Individuation. Uh, individually. Oh my god. I can't get the word out. Honestly, can't say the word correctly. So I feel silly because I can't say the word correctly. Individuation. Ay, ay, ay. Ma'am, your individual self, to sum it up, your individual self is being who you are meant to be. It's a 10 of air. I feel like even what I just did is an example of that. That's intriguing. No longer does duality separate and divide. You you are you, whole and complete. No longer does duality separate and divide. You are you, whole and complete. It's the 10 of air, your balance. It's the liberation part about it. It is integrating conscious and unconscious. Conscious and unconscious. We're gonna close it out with the houses. How long have you recorded? Not bad. Not bad. My readings are getting a little better. Like for a minute, my hour, they were going for hours, and I was like, Jesus. I really made it over an hour, and I was not exhausted. Intriguing. Class was great. You ever be somewhere, like even going to church or something, you there forever, and you just normally you be like, oh my Jesus, watching the clock and stuff, but today you just when it's finally over, you think like, damn, we were here forever. It's one of those energies, like wow, I went over an hour, pushing like hours 40s, hour 20. But first house came out, your aspirations and ambition. What is your aspiration, or what is your ambition? What drives you? I felt this energy this morning, and that's the aspect within this energy. It's the first house. It's the starter. When your eyes open, when your feet hit the ground, or even when you just first wake up, what gets you to flowing is really important to know and to learn and to figure out. And if you don't know, that's where you got to figure it out. But what normally gets people to go is their family. If you are family based, oh, your family is what drives you. And if you're normally a single person, it's probably your job or your friends. You can't wait to be around your friends or get to work. But is it an aspiration? Is it an aspiration or ambition concept? It's different. Spirit want to know. And for me, what drives me, and normally it's my family, honestly, but I seem to be lacking in that concept. And if you actually see me, you're probably, oh, you seem like you're lacking. Yeah, it's a puzzle piece missing. It's always easy to recognize when the puzzle piece is missing. Like a puzzle piece is missing. Yeah, it's missing. Um, and there's effects within that. But how can I give an example of that other than what I just did? I don't know, just when that's your purpose in your journey, because it's your aspiration, there seemed to be no movement because you're not following through on your aspiration. In which more normally I work on ambition, like the side effect, like something wrong. I'm like a first responder. I show up then because I'm not already on the scene like what I'm supposed to be. I catch the effects. And it normally is when something is wrong. I operate on my eternal guidance eyes when I normally show up. Um, but I naturally am both of those concepts. But for this life journey so far, I've been working off a ambition aspect, a side effect, a first responder form more. Even doing the work that I'm doing now, this is more of a first responder um, than an ambition. Did I say that right? More than the aspiration, pardon me, than what actually gets me to thriving. Because my child, like I should have got up, but then be able to cook or maybe go get some food. Should have went to school today. Then what I would have done? What would I have done if you went to school today? I don't know. There's any programs going on, like within the school aspect. Can I work after school? Is there any volunteer aspects that's going on? Like, is there something should be something to do within that area where I'm always busy? Like, how are you a parent and not busy? Just saying, like, it's intriguing, but I'm gonna go to New York Tarot. I said that I was gonna stop at 8 houses, so I guess I am. But New York Tarot is catching my attention, so I want to look at it. The Hangman, change perspective. Something you might change your perspective on, or you're looking at something different. Which I feel like that's one of the same energies. How can I explain that? When I say you're looking at something different, gonna go to this card. I think I can give it within this. The law of correspondence. You see it this way. You think it's supposed to be this way, but you can be in this type of an energy. This feel like a different language. Like it's written a different way. You don't understand it. You're gonna learn this language though. Is he looking at it differently? Then the law of compensation is right up under there. So it's definitely that type of energy that could be happening. You're learning a different language. You normally see something this way. You're used to it this way, but when you see it in this way, it's like, that's not right. To somebody is. They're reading it backwards or something. Or they just looking at the color. For me, that's blue. It's communication all day. It's correspondence, which it says correspondence, but I'll be thinking it's communication, which I'll be right when you flip it this way. It's correspondence, it's communication. It's, look at this, you see something different, or you had to change your perspective, and it goes in that type of a form of a way. Then we got the Five of Cups. It's halfway of something. I feel like I explained that already. It's coming off like Pisces energy. It's something that's one that's going two separate ways when it's really this. It's almost like a dog chasing his tail, but literally it's separated. Like sometimes if you were together, you'll probably seem like a dog chasing his tail. Like, oh my God, we're so much alike. Or you always got my interest or something like that. It's balanced. But it's like this. Going two different ways. Very intriguing energy. But it's like, it's okay at the end of the day for the most part, because Virgo is balance it out. How you still would get signs or how they would get signs. So that's been the energy, you guys. Have a great day.